Greetings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are here now in Lake Tahoe, having an amazing time. And in this video, we are going to talk about why is that celebrities like Kanye West, Will Smith are talking so loudly about the benefits of fasting. So let's go into that topic. Fasting. What an amazing experience to do. When you fast, you connect with yourself. How is that possible? How is that fasting is so beneficial for our health? I will tell you all about that as I walk here, and I'm finding the perfect spot for us to sit and have a wonderful conversation. So, look where I'm going. Look what I'm bringing you. I'm bringing you to the paradise. So you can feel this incredible, beautiful place. Excellent. So now I have found my spot and we are going to continue. So the video of today is about why is that celebrities like Will Smith, celebrities like Kanye West are talking so loudly about fasting. And this is because, good, better light here. Perfect. Fasting has been part of humanity for so many eons, thousands of years. All cultures of the world have experienced, have practiced fasting. It is for spiritual purposes, for purificational purposes, or to celebrate the coming of a special being, or for the passing of a special being. Sometimes also people have fast to honor a warrior, to celebrate the birth, the baptism of a new warrior into their tribes, into their cultures. So there has been so many uses of fasting in our humanity through all these hundreds of years, and as well in all cultures of the world. It is in India, in China, is religiously Christians, Catholics. They all somehow have learned about the benefits of fasting. And it's because there was one person that did make fasting worldwide famous, and that person was Jesus. Jesus did a remarkable long period of fasting that is written in the Bible. And in that long period of fasting that Jesus did, he put himself into a new experience. The experience of being in the void, in the emptiness, and allowing for that emptiness to be what actually satisfied all the empty spaces of its being. And through that fasting period that was remarkable and has been written in so many books, Jesus was able to discover the manna, the life force energy, the sacred breath that God breathes through all of us to give us life. And when Jesus came out of his experience of long periods of fasting, Jesus became a master. He became the Christ itself, because he then finally was able to receive the full channeling of the forces of God through his body, through his mind, through his emotions and his soul. And by doing this, he became that superhuman being that we all respect and have read about. That being that was able to heal people just by touch. That amazing master that was able to create from the thin air bread, food for its disciples. that was the power that Jesus found through fasting. So why is that now celebrities like, for example, Will Smith? In a few weeks ago, Will Smith's wife, she has a YouTube show that also is on Facebook that is called the Red Table. And in the Red Table, they discuss all kinds of family circumstances, issues, with the intention to empower all of us through what they share in the Red Table. And in this case, Will Smith called all his family for a reunion because he wanted to talk about something special, something that it was amazing for him, very exciting for him. And you know, we can expect all kinds of things from Will Smith because he's already a super exciting person that can make everything become amazing, you know. But he also made fasting amazing by realizing and sharing with his family in the Red Table that he learned so much by fasting. He realized that before he was just putting things in his mouth without control. When things were going right, he was overeating. When things were going wrong, he was overeating. And all his emotions were super related to food. And he talks about how he was able to realize that. And also his family somehow let him know that maybe he was into that track. And he became aware of that and he did the change. And he went into 9 days of fasting. And he talks about that in the Red Table, about how that fasting, it was like a reset button for him, like pushing the reset button, because he was able to rewire his being towards what really is nourishing for him. How was the way that he was eating? It was emotional eating, or it was just a true nourishment that the body was requiring to be alive. And he realized that actually he did not know anything about nourishment, because all the life just eating but not consciously of what it was taking into its body as an actual nourishment, and what was being intaken just as emotional distraction to manage stress. And how through fasting he was able to recalibrate and to center back. And the amazing thing is that in the Red Table, this amazing celebrity like Will Smith, he says to his entire family, he invites all of them to make a wellness retreat and to be more aware, more conscious of what they are eating. And in this conversation, all its children, you know, Jada and Jaden Smith, they all somehow also talking about their food issues, you know, the different food, let's not call it disorders, but just, you know, adjustments that they all have gone through to really found balance with themselves, and still they are dealing with those issues. So it was very helpful that actually Will Smith was able to bring this conversation, and by bringing the conversation into its family, somehow it was a conversation that became part of the people that follows and respects the work of Will Smith and watches his videos. That in my case, I do respect his work and his person as a whole. So that was very like a wow, definitely thumbs up for that. But you know, what I'm talking about here is like realization. The state of realization, the state of awakening can take place at any moment, and doesn't matter how rich you are or what is your economic situation, or if you are a celebrity or not, or you are a spiritual being. No, the awakening happens when it's your time, when you are ready to see the possibility to transform yourself into a better person, a better version of yourself. Then the information kicks in and the awakening state takes place. And the same happened recently also with Kanye West. If you maybe were lately watching news or following the social media, you might have heard that he was really in an interview talking about fasting and how he fasts when he's creating his music, and how he also invites his crew, his producers, his writers sometimes to fast while they are making a specific album, a specific music project. And that is for me like super wise, you know, because when you are in a fasting state, all the energy that you normally waste into food, into distractions, into emotions, into thinking all about cooking or eating or drinking this and that, when you are fasting, you are not wasting time in those issues. You are not focusing into all these things that are superficial, and you have the opportunity to really focus into the project and have your attention, your energy directed more clearly into the project. And as well, your thoughts become more sharper, more refined, more creative in this case when you fast. And I tell you this because I also experience the same. And as I travel around the world teaching the Breatharian process, all what I see as a primordial state of these retreats and breathwork techniques is that they refresh our mind, and then we can think fresh. We can refresh our thoughts, and then we can address things in a different way, with a different approach. Because you know that when we are under stress and overwhelmed, sometimes the decisions can be based on fear, based on stress, based on lacking of something, and then maybe those are not the right decisions to take. But when you are just focusing yourself, in your body, and what you really feel within you, you are more focused in your inner power, and you can direct that inner power towards any goal that you want. So it's just so amazing to see how these remarkable artists, celebrities are awakening towards really sharing to the masses the benefits of fasting, the benefits of meditation, breathwork, praying, for all of us to, maybe people that doesn't want to listen to the priest in the church, but at least want to listen to what the celebrities that somehow feel connected as we have seen their lives evolve. And also, you know, we can relate to those advices or states of realization that we can also somehow integrate. And I think that for now that we are in this time of social media in which everything is about, you know, showing how good you can be, it's good for humanity to have that kind of impact, so we can also realize that everything is okay. You know, we can be social media really massive people that has a lot of followers, but also you have the chance to have to use that platform to share awesome information, awesome knowledge to the world. So combining this technology, social media power with the power of the self, and to give a positive message towards the world, I think that's very valuable. So I want to bring you to this awareness right now in this video. I am here, as I mentioned before, in Lake Tahoe. For the people that maybe is just joining us, this is an amazing place. And we are talking about celebrities like Will Smith, celebrities like Kanye West, talking about fasting and how they have bring this knowledge towards the masses via social media in the latest weeks. So I leave you with these thoughts. I leave you with these thoughts, and also with the challenge, you know, challenging you to think about fasting at least half day. Start your day in the morning and give yourself permission to experience yourself quietly, peacefully, and just to see how your body responds to that half day of fasting. If you feel bored, you don't have nothing to do in those half day, just meditate, just take a few deep breaths, pray for yourself, for your health, pray for your family, pray for your loved ones while you are fasting, so you can be more powerful with that energy of God through you. And if you feel more brave, you can go a full day. Go one day drinking only water or drinking only juices, and just try it and breathe, meditate, listen to quiet music, read some empowering books so you can feel in a new energy as you fast. and I definitely guarantee you that you are going to feel something new, something refined, a new aspect of you awakening. I have been fasting many times in my life. I did it for 7 days dry fast. I have done many weeks of only water, also weeks of juices, and then I go back to eat, and then I go back to fasting. And I do fast when I feel that I need to be fully in my highest power to create the project and to bring it to reality. Yeah. Of course, I have experience into fasting, so I have done long periods of fasting. But to start, for beginners, the best is to start only with half day, 1 day, drinking lots of juices, lots of water to hydrate and breathe, meditate, pray, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the good, amazing potential of fasting in your body taking place. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel that this resonates with you, leave a comment. What you think about this? What you think about fasting? What you think about these celebrities bringing the concept of fasting for health, wellness, and God connection now back towards us through humanity via social media? Do you also would like to use social media to spread your message like I am doing now? If you feel also called to spread your message via social media, do so. Leave a comment below, share your questions. We're gonna take this channel to a higher level the more and more that we interact together. Thank you so much for watching this video. Big love from here, from Lake Tahoe, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Subscribe for you to be the first to know when a new video is coming, and for sure the next video is gonna be more about tools for you to use in your daily life to feel happy, healthy, and strong, because I'm all about that. Thank you again. See you. Bye, loves.